The obligation to say Birkat HaTorah, the blessing that we make before we do the mitzvah of Talmud Torah, is a daily obligation, just as the mitzvah of Talmud Torah itself is a daily obligation. The minhag, as we have pointed out, is to say Birkat HaTorah in the morning and then to actually learn Torah. And the Torah that we learn in the morning includes the Mishnayot. There's an odd group of different parts of Talmud Torah. Ezu Mikoman Shel Zvachim. As we learn the Mishnayot of Zvachim, and it's a little odd that we chose those Mishnayot to learn every day, but it has been pointed out that is the only perek of Mishnah, the entire Mishnah, which does not contain a single machloket. So that the essential Torah that we learn is the purest Torah that we know. And we learn that Torah every day by saying the words of the Mishnah as they are printed, in this case, in your Siddur. The Shulchan Aruch says, Tzarich levarech bein lemikra, bein lemishnah, bein legemara. The Shulchan Aruch, the Mechaber, says that this bracha applies to the learning of Mikra, Torah shebichtav, the written Torah, Mishnah, the Mishnah that we just discussed, or Gemara, right, the oral explanation, or originally oral explanation of the Torah shebichtav. The Ramah adds in his comment, v'chein lemidrash. Midrash means, in this case, non-halachic material. This addition comes from the Torah, and it says that all of the things that the Gemara contains is really included in this mitzvah of Talmud Torah. So the mitzvah of Talmud Torah includes every kind of Torah text, the Torah text of Torah, of Mishnah, and of Gemara. So often people ask me whether Talmud Torah or adjunct kinds of material is also included in Talmud Torah. For example, you're learning the Gemara in Brachot or in the Mishnah, and you come across the word salaf, and you'd like to know what the salaf really is. So you look at a dictionary. The dictionary sends you to some kind of book on botany, and you look in that book, and then you think about whether this particular kind of salaf grew during the period of time that you are thinking about. There's a lot of work can be done. To augment and to understand more clearly and to actually delve into the question that is presented in the Mishnah and in the Gemara. So could that be Talmud Torah? Could it be checking out the botany of the Tzalaf? Could that be a kind of Talmud Torah in which we make a bracha? It seems to me that writing a dictionary of Talmudic phrases would be excluded, even though there's no doubt that it's helpful, useful, helps people get through the Talmudic text. It refers to Talmudic text, but it doesn't make any particular sense. It goes word by word by word and does not actually inform us about the Gemara. One could say that the dictionary called Aruch, which quotes long passages from the Gemara in order to explain more clearly what the words mean, that would be put into the category of Talmud Torah. Whereas writing an entry for a dictionary like the Jastrow dictionary, that probably would not be Talmud Torah. I think it would be good to avoid this issue and make sure that every day, after we say the brachot of Talmud Torah, that we learn the Torah that is printed for our behalf in every siddur that we might be using.